have here the 1989 Chevy S10 Blazer, 4x4, 4.3 automatic, and it needs some work. I've been off-roading with this thing, put a little eBay lift on it, 31s. It's been sitting since I found the metal in the oil, and the oil pressure dropped about 5 psi. So the plan is put some wheels on it, fire it up, get it in the garage, pull the engine, transmission, and we're gonna put a 5.3 with an NV3500 in here. I'm gonna get some wheels on it, put a battery in it, see if she'll fire up. We got a battery, we got wheels. Let's see if she fires. Nice. What's the oil pressure? Oh, off the charts. Didn't even need the jumper. We're in 4 low. Last drive for the old 4.3. Power steering's a little sketch. Wow. All right, we're in the garage with the Blazer. Gonna yank the motor and transmission out. We're gonna pull the whole front clip off so I can clean up the frame and everything, get the new motor in. Here's the new motor, 5.3. It's got a little cam in it, some valve springs, you know, that's about it. It's gonna be 300, 350 horse, nothing crazy. These NV3500s, stock, they don't take a lot of power. And I want it to be a manual. These are pretty cheap. I got 2 of them out of the junkyard, 1 of them out of a parts truck. I'll show you guys the oil that come out of this. And it doesn't look as bad as I remember. I can't tell if that's dirt or bearing material. It looked way worse before, I swear. And I'm not pissing down my leg, that's the coolant coming out. We got her up on jack stands. She's looking good. She's not even that muddy underneath, even though I took it mudding last time I drove it. I did spend about an hour power washing when I got home. I'll show you guys kind of what we're dealing with here. Most of the Blazers around here are all rusted out. And as you can see, those rocker panels look great. There's even still some factory paint on the frame. So she's great. She's all patina, faded. We're gonna put a protective clear coat, one of those wipe-on coats probably. And it'll stay protected and it won't rust through. I just took the hood off. And that's not fun to do by yourself, but it's a Wednesday afternoon and all my friends have real jobs, so. Side note on the hood, this is my favorite body panel on the truck. I think it's faded perfectly, and I just want it to stay like that forever, which is why we're gonna put the clear coat on it. But anyway, radiator out, some other stuff out. I got a drive shaft out, started doing stuff, got the exhaust wipe pipe off. So now I am gonna take the front clip off. To do that, you gotta pull the fenders first because they basically wrap around the front cooling package. So I got to get the fenders off and then I can pull the cooling package off, front bumper, and we'll have tons of room to get in there. What I'm going to do is pull the transfer case off and then I'll pull the transmission out with the engine. That's the plan. We got both fenders off. So now, cooling package. There's a 15 in here. What you do is put a socket on there and a breaker bar. Next you come down here with an impact and an 18 and zip that baby off. And then we'll have the whole cooling package out and really easy access to the motor. The transfer case is off. Just got the motor mount bolts out. The wiring goes all the way into the cab. So you have to come in here and basically peel this carpet back, take some stuff off and unplug it from the ECM. All right, and that'll go through the firewall, come out with the motor. I'm not trying to cut anything because it's gonna have value to somebody. And if we can sell some old parts to pay for new parts, then that's a win-win in my book. So we'll get the cherry picker hooked up and pull this motor out. The engine's finally out. Pulling it with the transmission was a terrible idea because we just kept running into the transmission tunnel and the HVAC. Luckily that's gonna be gone. So tomorrow, power wash the crap out of this, clean it up, make it look good, and then start putting together all the new stuff. That's it for today.